Hi. Hello. Maybe. You're right behind me, aren't you? That looks like spring.
Packed good.
Yeah.
It's pretty high quality.
How do you think we have done coming off lactating with this group? Hello. It's like they know. Mark is not loving his life, but... What's the matter, buddy? I think we're too late. Oh, I love Harry. Hello, you guys. I have to say, it sort of feels like spring out right now, and I may be overdressed for this job. We're supposed to hit 4 degrees today. It's so exciting. It makes me almost want to cry. It's been so cold, miserable this winter. On today's agenda, we are going to vaccinate our ewe lambs. Hi. Hello. Did you tell everybody what you did the other day? Did Mommy leave the gate open and you figured out how to open it and then everybody just ran wild? All night, didn't they? Yes, they did. And poor Carissa had to clean it up. I think we have room here to put a gate in front of that bale. We'll move them up here. And then I'll just needle them today. And then when I go to sort them, again in 4 weeks, I'll run them through the Gallagher and really go through their data and figure out who stays and who goes. I think there's going to be a lot that are staying. They're a really, really nice group of ewe lambs. All right, we finished vaccinating those ewe lambs. And I have been in here off and on over the last week. I did battle the weather last week and picked up our restock of our winter blue hoodies. So we have the light blue hoodie and the black with the blue. Mark loves this one. So I actually ordered more than the first go around. Mark informed me that the President of the United States had a tweet last night saying that indeed these tariffs are gonna go up. So what I'm gonna do is take inventory real quick here just to double check all my numbers. And then I'd like to do a newsletter for my customers. It's disappointing, but what it has forced me to do is sort of put everything on hold. I haven't ordered anything else. So these hoodies is it for a while until I see what this does to my customers in the US, because probably 80 to 90% of my customer base is in the US. So I'm gonna see how this goes over, and if there doesn't seem to be a lot of complaints or emails or merchandise sent back, hopefully that doesn't happen, then we'll go ahead and we'll order some more stuff for spring. I actually have some things that I have ordered for spring, but I'm not putting them on the website yet. So we'll do this restock because I promised it. I really want to get it out the door this week for you guys, but we'll just see how that goes. I want to get my newsletter out first. But for now, we're going to do some inventory. I did some Googling, and it looks like the president is aiming to have the tariffs on us a week today. So that's March 4th. I have my inventory in. Everything's ready to go, but I haven't told anybody that they're live. So this is where I always really struggle because I know people were disappointed to miss out on these the first time. Now I think I've got lots. I don't think we're gonna have an issue, but I like announcing when they go live. And my problem is I really feel like I should make them live right now to get as many out this week in hopes of it crossing the border and getting to the US before next Tuesday. Because we really could. We could actually get these all out and across the border. I think the weather is looking sort of okay. Do I just do it? Do I just send it? I texted my sister. She said she thinks we should just make it live. Okay, I have waited until 5:15. I did an Instagram story, and I also sent out newsletter today, this afternoon. And I got my hair done, so it's been productive. So now I'm just printing off like the first 60 orders or so, and I thought I would just go through the first few. So the very first order was Caitlin. Next one, Sherry, Hunter, Hannah. And Hannah sent me a note. I love getting these little notes that you guys leave me on your order. It's so sweet. Kathy. Just wanted to say, we in the States will still support you regardless of tariffs or politics. Oh, look who this is. Miss Red Shepherdess herself. Hannah and I are just like playing buy my merch back and forth because I bought some merch from her and she said she sent it out before she had the baby. So I'm hoping that I can be sporting some fresher Red Shepherdess apparel. Everyone asked me where my white winter hat came from this winter. It was from Hannah. It was from Red. And Jeanette. All right, we're gonna start packing soon. It is almost 10 o'clock. My husband even helped me tonight, and we've done a chunk, but I've still got about 150 orders left to pack. Don't know if I will get them all done before UPS gets here tomorrow. They have been coming around noon, and I have, if nothing goes sideways in the barn in the morning, then I have all morning to work on this. Do I get up early and start working on this? I don't know. Carissa could even maybe help me tomorrow. Anyways, we've done a lot, so we are trying really, really hard to beat the tariff. That is the goal. I've been out of the barn for a whopping 24 hours and it feels like I've entered a completely different season. It's 10 degrees Celsius in the barn. The curtains are half open on this side. I don't know what's going on. The other side, I think I have broken cables, so that's a future Sandy problem. But look. That looks like spring. I think it's a trick though, because it's supposed to be -9 on Saturday as a high. I am waiting patiently right now for Courtney. She's gonna come and take a feed sample of that haylage bag I opened up here a couple weeks ago. Last week she couldn't get here, obviously. No one could. We're gonna go over feed rations, make sure everything's okay, and she's gonna look at Willow's group and make sure they look okay. And also the groups that are getting a flush ration right now, and we feed flush sort of that pre-breed period. And maybe if she is up for it, I'll get her to sort of explain the 4 rations. We're feeding 4 rations right now. So maybe I'll ask her if she'd be up to explain what each ration is for.
So I'll just do the test on this at home.
So tell the people why we're taking another test of our corn silage, even though we already have one.
So just because we're in a critical time, lambing's coming up, and I'm a little OCD, and I just want to make sure that if we're updating everything, that we have all the things we need to make sure the rations are balanced properly.
Perfect.
So we're going to do the silage. I'm just doing a dry matter test on this because we already did a fairly recent retest, and we're going to do a retest on the second cut.
Okay.
So we just have a fresh one. You're a good way into this, right?
What's that?
You're a good way into this? It was,
yeah, it was actually at the end of the pad, just about. Okay. This stuff smells nice. It's maybe a little frozen, sorry.
Just packed good.
Yeah.
It's pretty high quality. It's perfect that you have this for late gestation.
Yeah, we got into it. Had a good time. Because really, we had a lot on just maintenance all winter.
Yeah.
So it was nice to just feed that sort of yucky oatlage.
Yeah, no, this will be perfect because this should be your highest drop rate in theory.
I think so.
From fall.
It usually is anyway.
I mean, your last drop rate was really high too, so
I know.
I did step it up a little bit for this round. Sorry, I'm making a mess here, but.
No, it's fine.
And then the other reason that we're doing this is just because we only have the fresh test, so we want to double check that the fermentation looks good.
That's right, because we took a test at harvest, right?
Took a test at harvest, and different fermentation acids can impact energy balance in the ration as well. So.
And you'll want a moisture as well.
Yes. It does seem maybe a touch drier than the first test, so I'll just take from one more spot.
It feels drier when we're getting it, but of course it doesn't seem dry when you're doing that, but I guess it's just packed like you said.
Yeah, it's packed.
Oh my god, it's so nice. I just want to stay out here.
I know, the sun.
Oh my god, we haven't seen it in so long.
It's beautiful. Okay.
All right. Sweet. I might get you to go over the rations for everybody.
Sure.
We can do that inside or outside, whatever you want to do.
Inside where I can see maybe?
Okay, I did ask Courtney to go over the rations for you guys. A few of you were asking just like what a flush ration is and why we didn't feed it last time, or we didn't feed it to some of them last time, and why we're feeding it this time. So I'm going to get Courtney, because this is one of the first times we actually have all 4 rations going right now. Sometimes we've had 5.
Yeah.
But we only have 4 this time. And it's the 4 main ones. So I'll get Courtney to explain. We'll go through these 4 pens because they're separated very nicely right now.
Yeah.
And talk about the rations. We just weaned this group, right? So these were our winter lammers.
Winter lammers.
And they're getting, what do we call this? Like open dry?
Open dry, because Sandy's also moving to lambing less frequently, right. So these won't get bred again until, do we know when?
They will be bred in July.
July. Yeah. So they're getting less of a dry ration than the dry pregnant ones because they're going to have so much downtime.
Right.
So we're actually feeding them less in hopes that we can just maintain the condition they've lost, and then hopefully we can then flush them at breeding,
right.
Which is months away.
Months away.
So they just get to kind of coast and maintain.
How do you think we have done coming off lactating with this group? Did we even look at them really that hard? We didn't really look at this one.
We did before you pulled lambs, and I think I was really happy to see most of the multiples, well, anyone that had twins on them was like right where I wanted them. Some of the second cycles and some of the singles were just still carrying enough, but that's kind of inevitable. So I would say we've made good progress.
Okay.
So then we'll follow them through. Like when you cedar these again, I'll come to have a feel.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So that'll be July.
July, yeah.
Or we're probably seeding in June.
In
Breeding
June.
in July. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and these are our new ladies, the very inquisitive ones.
Aw. Hello.
Hello. Hello. It's like they know.
Yeah.
They know when I pull out the camera, they have to perform.
Look at them. So these are
Cutie.
about 5,
Yeah,
6
these were
months
born in
old.
August.
Okay.
My summer girls. And then my winter girls are behind there. Or sorry, yeah, spring. Spring, summer. Winter are across the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these I basically have on like a 6 to 10 month ewe lamb ration, I call it. So from kind of the time of weaning until 6 months, a replacement ewe lamb is going to need more nutrition to support a fairly rapid growth rate. And then after 6 months, we're going to back them off to support a lower average daily gain and not have them get too fat. So they're basically going to be fed this now until they're short bred.
Right.
Till they're bred about a month.
Right.
So they're eating the same thing that their 8-month-old group is eating.
Right.
That just got seedered.
Right. Courtney was kind of explaining to me earlier, they don't need a flush ration as a ewe lamb because they're already getting a higher plane of nutrition just because they're still in that growth stage.
Everything's still growing.
still growing.
It's less than when they're under 6 months.
Right.
But the concept with flushing is that we're taking them from a low plane of nutrition and a low energy status animal and increasing it to get a fertility response.
Right.
And a ewe lamb should not be in a negative energy balance on a low plane of nutrition because they're still growing.
They're getting already a higher
Exactly.
plane than just my old mature ewes that are,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep,
Yeah, just the bare
not
minimum.
like those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these girls, like what they're getting to support growth in 6 to 10 months is also going to support pregnancy in that early stage. So if you flush ewe lambs that are in good body condition, you're not going to get a response and they're just going to get
they're
fat.
just going to get fat. You're starting that base of trouble, which is probably what I've done in the past.
Yeah, it's kind of the starting point of that accumulation of fat. So flushing is great, but there's a time and place for it.
Yeah.
It is not necessary on every group. It's
And
solely.
you taught me that last time because I had no idea we didn't have to feed it if they already looked
Exactly.
good.
Yep. No, it's as long like the ration needs to support reproduction, but a maintenance ration can do that. It's not that you need to have the
and
big.
it's supposed to do that.
It's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if they're already too over conditioned, it can make a problem.
Yeah, you run into problems. And you're just wasting money, right? Like you're just throwing more feed at them that they don't need. Everything we're doing here is to try and help that, right? Like the goal is to get the weight off of them so that when they do get bred at a season in June, July, that we can flush them to get a response, right? Flushing is nice to be able to do, but not everyone can do it if they have fat sheep. Yep.
Okay, we'll move to the flush group, which I guess we already talked about, really.
Yeah, we talked about flushing.
So we'll go to Willow's group, because she's had the most changes over the last 3 weeks for sure.
Yeah, so these ones are now in late gestation, 4.5 weeks away, or 5.
They're due April 1st.
Yeah, it comes up really quick.
Yes.
So we've increased their plane of nutrition to support late gestation requirements, which is fetal growth and colostrum, milk production. Half of these girls were on my lactating program, half of them weren't. So we took a close look through them, and you can definitely see that in some of them, that some of them are still carrying a bit more weight. Some of them look really good. So I think we're making good progress, and I'm just gonna keep this ration fairly concentrated like we did last time to help make sure they get everything they need.
And that we don't have to go down with contact.
Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. I think it takes teamwork. It's a lot of management and all these things. I guess the thing we didn't mention is I will come when you pull feeders on the next group.
Yeah, and do a body condition score, right?
Body condition again, and then I can decide if we should keep flushing them or if they look good and we can just pull them off.
And that's when we decided on Willow's group, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. The challenge with this group was that some of them needed a little bit, some of them didn't, but that's okay. I think we're still making progress, and we'll get ahead.
Perfect.
Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We were digging out this barn on Sunday, and today is Wednesday, and you would never know that we had all that snow. It's really crazy. Until you look at the big mound at the very end. I don't know if you can see that. Had a really good chat with Courtney today, and we just went over strategies again, and really just got a report card from her as to how we're doing, how she thinks we're doing. The good thing about Courtney is she just keeps reiterating, like, this is a slow process. It's a slow journey. The good thing about her is she never gives up hope. Like, she truly feels like we're getting somewhere. That's all I need. I just need someone to dangle the carrot, just to give me a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And she really did that today. Goes to show you have to have the right people by your side in life and in business. And really, really happy I have her on my team. Just a really good decision that I made last August. Making progress on Jess's kitchen. Mark is not loving his life, but all part of learning a new trade.
Well, it's just the drywall's not straight.
We didn't do that.
No. Mine's perfection.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just dealing with
There's a reason we hired the drywall out. It's gonna be nice. Good morning, you guys. It is Thursday. And I just happened to run to the mailbox this morning because I think I forgot to get the mail yesterday. So our provincial sheep organization puts out a magazine. And in this one, we got a wellness journal. How nice is this? So it's really sort of chunky. And I started kind of flipping through. So it's got weekly priorities. So week 1, priorities for the week ahead, your to-do list. And they only give you like 5 lines, which I agree with. Like, just put on your 5 big, like, non-negotiables, or 3 even, that you have to do. We can all fill up a to-do list with like 20 things. And then it's got 3 things that you're grateful for. So a little gratitude journal, which is so cool. I love this. I think this is great. And then just really nice calendars. Anyway. Very cool. She's going to be a slow day today, I think. We're pretty much caught up on management jobs. I think Mark and I are going to try to tackle refilling all our bins with grain. We are almost out of corn across the road, and we're almost out of barley in here. So we're just trying to do the jobs that we could not do with all the snow around. So taking advantage of less snow. What's the matter, buddy? Oh, is this Harry? What are you doing, honey? Oh no. What is the matter? What is going on? Oh, don't do this. Oh, what the heck? Listeriosis? That quick? Buddy? Oh no. Harry? Oh, what is going on? I've never seen this before. I don't know if he's seizing. Harry. Checking my protocol here, my vet protocol for listeriosis. Antibiotic, dexamethasone, and thiamine is what we're gonna do. I think we're too late. This happened fast, whatever it is. Got some stuff for ya. Thiamine. buddy, try that. Hey. There. Sort of sitting up a bit. Well, it's been, I don't know, half an hour and Harry's gone. So I don't know what could have happened that quick. It sort of looked like listeriosis, but usually with listeriosis you get a little bit of warning. And I was in here not 2 hours ago, an hour ago doing grain, and Carissa was feeding and she didn't notice anything. So I have never seen an animal go that fast. Unless there was something else happening neurologically. Oh, that makes me so sad. Oh, I love Harry. I'm gonna have to try to get him out of there. Billy, I'm sorry about Harry. Is he your buddy? Hello, it's Friday. We made it. I'm feeling a little bit claustrophobic in this barn, especially when the litter gets really deep. We've been having some issues with lambs jumping into the bunks, and just the fact that I can't open gates when I go to do a job. And it gets to that point where this manure's got to get out of the barn. I had to wait because we've just had snow piled everywhere. So where we had our first two haylage bags on the pad, I'm able to store my manure there until we can spread it later on in the spring/summer. Basically before first cut hay, it has to get off that pad. This job we might have to do twice, or at least these pens. I need to move Willow's group. She needs to get over onto this side of the barn, onto the south side here. She's way over on the north. And over there, we're gonna be breeding next week, week today actually. So I really need to move Willow over here, get her out of the way. They've had all their management jobs. I like to keep them over there till I'm done hoof trimming, shearing, vaccinating, all that stuff. So they're done, except for their second lice treatment. So I might have to run them through one more time. But other than that, they need to be able to go somewhere. And I don't want to put them on this litter because it is still the litter of this group that we weaned, so it's still got the old dried placenta, it's got bacteria. I want to move her in here, and the only way I can do that is if I clean this out. So I'm going to move these guys just into the front of here for now, move Willow's group in here, and move them into Willow's pen. That is today's goal. We'll see how we make out.